Yes, man, number one station in the streets 945. I am FlyGuyDC, Mr. 6 to 10, that is. And I got a very, very special guest in the building. She ain't been up here since 2017, to be exact. But it's okay. People are busy. People have a lot of things going on. She's blossomed a lot. Wayda is in the building, first and foremost. How are you doing?
What's up, y'all? I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, I'm glad to finally have you back. How has Jayda been?
Jayda has been good. Jayda has evolved a lot since 2017.
Absolutely right. Now, we're going to talk in depth about a lot of stuff. And we're going to start from all the way from the beginning. So what was Jayda Wayda's first business?
My very first business was a More My Hustle when I sold t-shirts. That was the first one.
And what made you want to get into that?
I was just real popping on the internet. I had girls wanting to buy my clothes off Poshmark. That was not really considered a business though. But they were buying my clothes that I would wear off Poshmark. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to market myself and have my own line. So I made my t-shirt line and it worked out for me.
Now, what was the change from Amore Jayda to Jayda Wayda? Why the change?
So Amore Jayda was like, that was me just evolving into this new Jayda Wayda, Jayda Chivas. Amore Jayda, that was my name on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
When I like first, I was a kid. I was like 16.
And how old are you now? 23?
24.
24? Wait, no.
I'm 24.
Okay, 24. Wait, did I miss? Last year was your Jordan theme.
23, yeah. And
so
this year was Jamaica.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out the loop.
Yeah, so I just feel like over the years, well, I changed my name to Jayda Chivas on Instagram after I had Loyal because I just wanted to have a fresh start, like a clean, more mature, it was a new me. So I got rid of Amore Jayda.
Now, growing up, what was childhood like for Jayda?
Childhood was, I went to private school. My mama kept me fly. I was always like the real popular girl in Savannah. I was always super popular. I was always the one that would get like 1,000 likes on my pictures, but everybody from all over the world followed me. Like I just didn't have my city fucking with me. Like I mean,
no, you can curse. You good?
I didn't have just my city messing with me. Everybody, used to mess with me. So
you can curse right now.
I was always like real popping on Facebook, MySpace. I was just that girl back then.
Now, did Jayda have any inspirations growing up?
I don't really say inspiration because I just like to do my own thing and be myself. But I can say that I did used to look at people like Ming Lee, like she was doing her thing in the hair world. That's when I got into the hair world. She definitely inspired me. But Ming Lee, April Diva Styles, like all those women who sold hair, and I was like, okay, well, if they doing it, I know I could do it too.
Now you transitioned from hair to clothes. I mean, you're all around it girl, if that's the correct term to use. Yeah, it girl. Now, a lot of people wants to know, where does Jayda get her style from?
I think I just get my style from myself. I don't say I get it from anybody because a lot of people don't like how I dress or what I wear. And I'm never going to change how I dress. I just kind of wake up and just do my own thing. Like I don't work with stylists, but I always just end up making it my own thing because I don't know. I just got my own unique style. I can't really say where I got it from though.
Now, how does it feel to be one of the premier tastemakers in the world as a female in the game?
I mean, I guess it feels good. I still don't give myself that credit, I kind of just do my thing. Like, I influence, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't, get too caught up in being the one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing though. I mean, influence goes a long way. And if we were to ask 100 girls, are they influenced by you? 99.9% of them probably would say, yeah, that's a great thing.
But I feel like the key to being an influencer is not talking about how you influence people. That's like, I'm not about to sit here and say like, yeah, I know this person do this and that. Like, I ain't got to do that.
So what are some of the advantages and disadvantages of being who you are?
Some of the advantages is I'm having my way. But the disadvantages is, I deal with a lot of haters, a lot of people thinking that they know this, that, and the third, or they got input on stuff that they don't even have no clue about. So I just deal with a lot of different situations and things that I mean anybody who's popular or of status have to deal with, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Now, when it comes to negativity, how do you deal with backlash being who you are? Because I mean, everybody gets negativity thrown at them, but when it comes to you and your case, like how do you deal with negativity or backlash?
So now I just don't respond. I don't get involved. I used to deal with backlash. Like I used to be going viral on Twitter back when I had a Twitter all the time because they would come for me and I felt like I had to clap back. So I deleted my Twitter and I was like, you know what? These people don't even deserve a response out of me because it became a trend to pick on Jada, like because they know they're gonna get a response out of me. So I just had to take a step back from Twitter and clapping back because it gets me nowhere. Like the next morning I wake up and don't even think about all this attention I just gave this one person who I don't even know. So I just don't respond. Like not all the time,
Mhm.
but I watch. I limit how much I respond to people.
So, what ticks that button to make you respond?
They might just say something below the belt.
Okay.
Like who would get on the internet and say, like who feels comfortable enough to comment something like that? Like I'm gonna put you on your place. Like I'm gonna go on your pic. I'm gonna go on your page under your comments and say, "Well, if you talking about what I just had on, why the hell you got this, and that on?"
So
It's
you for
like
real clapping back?
sometimes, not all the time.
Growth, growth,
Growth,
growth.
growth.
Now let's switch topics a little bit. The brand, uh, amazing,
Thank you.
phenomenal. I've watched it blossom, which is great. So what was that process like?
So the Wayda brand, just it's been a year, going on 2 years in September. I released on my birthday last year, and I knew that my brand was gonna be like, successful, but I didn't know it was gonna take off how it's doing now. So I'm still caught up in the moment too. Like I'm looking at this like, wow, just like everybody else. Like each drop is only getting better. I'm only getting more customers. I'm only going out in public, seeing more people in the airport with my stuff. When I go to like events, people wearing my stuff. So it's still like wow to me too. Like I can't believe this.
Now, when the starting process of it, like before you launched it, how long did it take for everything to come together into a full circle?
So they were working on my warehouse for like a good 6 to 8 months. So that was just me having a space, paying rent with absolutely no foundation for real. I'm
Mhm.
just making sure I got a warehouse in place. But once I got to like the end mark of them finishing with the contracts or the contracting and stuff, that's when I already had my inventory. Like I was sitting on my inventory for a good couple months before I even had the warehouse done. And once I released it, just was like a huge blessing. I sold out within minutes. So.
Now, what should people expect to see this spring and summer and in moving forward from the brand?
So I switched up my brand with the spring and the summer collection. I'm making it more of a luxury brand more than before it was just merch.
Mhm.
Like, and I feel like I had to switch the name from just being merch to brand because when you hear merch, you think of like t-shirts, sweatshirts, and I'm like,
Hoodies.
I need more. Like I want an actual brand. People look at me, they look up to me, what Jada gonna wear today. So I gotta give them a clothing line, not just merch. So this time around it's like more high end stuff you could wear on a daily. I'm wearing a dress now. Leah got some stuff on. Like it's just everyday essential pieces every girl needs in their closet. And I also incorporated like bikinis and just stuff that I know the girls need in their closet.
Now, usually when a brand goes from merch to a brand, there's a dramatic change in pricing. Now, with you going into the high end route of things, would it still be affordable for the people that shop now with you?
So, my price is gonna stay the same.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm here to give the girls looks. I want to make it affordable. Um, I'm not switching my prices. All I'm doing is just giving y'all more looks.
More looks.
Yeah.
Now, magazine covers, your ass done been on plenty of them. Teen Mag, Prim, Hype Hair. How has that process been? What is the process like for shooting that?
So the first one was Meth Feeder, and that was like a really crazy mag. They had like a big old release party and stuff. Um, well, no, actually, the first one was Pre-Made Magazine. It's a great experience. I like seeing the concepts or the vision they have come to life. I don't know how the heck they end up using me for it, but I'm here for it. Like
What do you mean you don't know how they end up using you?
No, like they could use anybody in the world.
Okay, and you're one of them ones.
Okay, but still, like it's still like wow, me out of all people. So I love being on magazines. And I think it definitely brought me into a new lane that I wasn't in, like the fashion world.
Mhm.
They started messing with me after certain magazine covers. It just take you to another level.
Now, do you think being on those covers enhances the brand, your clothing brand, and
Most definitely, because you got to think people like Pre-Made Magazine. They only work with artists.
Mhm.
So I was the first influencer, whatever you want to call me, entrepreneur they've ever worked with. So I just brought a whole new crowd to their magazine. And I feel like after that one magazine, everybody was like, well, shoot, look at the numbers she brought into them. Let me put her on Hype Hair. I'm known for my wigs, my installs. They was like, okay, we're going to use her for Hype Hair. So it just definitely, opened up a new door for me, but also elevated the brand tremendously.
Absolutely. Now, you have had several collaborations. You've worked with plenty of companies. How do you and your team decide which opportunity is best for you beyond the dollar amount?
So I just like to stay real authentic with my followers. I always tell my manager if it's not something I'm gonna go in the store and buy with my own money, I'm not putting it on my page. At one point, I just used to be like, okay, well, they gonna pay it, I'm gonna wear it. And then it got to a point where I'm like, no, I really want to make sure it's something I really want to wear. So that limits the amount of posts I do, but it's all worth it because everything on my page is 100% organic. Like
Now, speaking of your manager, what's your relationship like with your manager?
my my manager and I, we are friends. Like she like a sister to me. She's crazy. We get into it, we bump heads, but at the end of the day, we always got to be on the same page because like she represent me, I represent her. Shoot, like we always got to be on the same page no matter what.
And your manager name is?
Everyone know her as Elway.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it it be a lot of fakes. Like I be getting texts on my phone, like yo, sending me screenshots, a number talking about this is Jada manager.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to clear that up. Now, you used to rap.
Oh my God, see that?
Have you ever thought about tapping back into it?
No, I'm not. Like I don't want to be no rapper.
I mean, but you do you know what that would do though? Like, do you understand? Like,
I'm pretty. I was just talking to who was I talking to the other day? It was somebody, but I was telling them like, if I drop a song, I'm pretty sure I could chart.
So
like,
listen,
for sure.
I agree, but listen, you ain't even got to rap on it. What about being like, just like doing a chorus or something, or like talking in the beginning of a song?
Yeah, no, I don't want to be in the music industry.
Why?
I like the lane I'm in.
Understood.
I don't tap
So
into
no
that world.
collaboration project with you and
No.
Dez.
But I am gonna EP this album.
Oh, so you're gonna executive produce.
Mhm.
So that's something you would get into?
Yeah, heck yeah. I got an ear for it. Like I love music. I know what people like. I know what they don't like. I would EP all day, but writing my own music, no.
Okay, understood. I mean, you get a ghostwriter.
I don't.
But
wanna
you just don't
rap.
want to rap.
Like,
So what about singing? Can Jada sing?
No, hell, I definitely can't sing. Can I say hell?
Yeah, listen,
Oh,
you are good. Listen, you have an upcoming film coming out. How the hell did this happen?
Honestly,
Man, stop giving me those damn.
no,
Listen,
I swear, this stuff just falls in our lap. I'm really like when I'm giving you answers, this is me being 100% like authentic.
Okay.
I really don't know. I've never acted. No one knows if I can act. They just reached out. They slid in the emails like, "Hey, we have a acting gig for Jada. Let's send her the script and see if she want to do it." I got the script. I was like, I could do it. Like I know I could be an actress.
Mhm.
My team, they like, you need an acting coach. Da 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 da. I'm like,
Did you get one?
no.
Okay.
Completely unnecessary. Because if I say I'm gonna do, we did. We
Wait, so
tried.
you tried it with an acting coach?
Yeah, and it's just
So
like
who main idea was it to get an acting coach?
Elway.
Oh, so okay, cool. I just wanted to understand.
Because I don't know. I have faith in myself. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna make sure I do
Uh-huh.
tremendous in it. So we got I didn't go through with the acting classes, but
So you walked in and walked out?
Yeah, walked in and walked out. It just wasn't for me.
Okay.
Got my script, remember my script, was just kept practicing, got in the mirror. I kind of just taught myself, like really how to get into the character to say, okay, well, this is my character. She was in juvenile. I mean, not juvenile. Her name was Juvie. She was in a halfway house, young girl, con artist. Like, I just had to feel it. And I did it. I did great.
So did your character relate to anything that you've ever dealt with in life?
No, I've
Okay.
never been.
I gotta ask.
I've never been in a halfway house ever in life.
Now, is acting something you're gonna continue to flourish in?
I feel like once this movie come out, it's up. Like, I really did. I feel like I did really, really good.
Now, can you spare some details on the movie?
The movie is I think it's an action movie. That's considered an action movie. But it's basically about this lady. She goes to jail for her boyfriend or whatever, and she got to do a bid. She gets out, comes to the halfway house. She meet me. I'm in there. I'm like crazy.
Oh, you're a thug.
I'm like gangster. Like straight.
Did they put any tattoos on your face?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I had some braids. I was like on the game.
Did you have the straight back braids to set it off?
No, I had some cute braids, some box braids.
But I'm saying if you in jail with box braids, like,
but you know, in the halfway house, you could still have jobs.
Oh,
like,
okay, halfway house.
You get nails done. Like, I still was cute. But,
okay.
I was a hothead. Like, I was the one always arguing, fighting.
And when will this movie come out?
It comes out on June 23rd, BET.
Oh, wow. So are you going to do a watch party?
Well, they're having a premiere party, but I'm doing my own thing.
That's what I'm saying.
For me and my people.
Okay,
for
cool.
Sure,
Understood.
For sure. I got to set it up. We got to set that up, y'all.
Absolutely. And I have to host it, by the way.
Yes.
Elway.
We really need to set that up.
Elway. I have to host it, by the way.
Right.
I'm just putting it in the air. No,
yeah,
I haven't. Now, are you into diving into, of course, the acting scene, but what does Jayda think about reality TV?
Okay, so I'm actually filming a reality TV show as well with BET.
Okay.
That's coming out in like the fall.
The fall? Is there a name for it?
I can't say.
You can't say the name?
No.
So it's about just Jayda's life?
Yeah, it's about just my everyday life, mainly my business and like how I started, how I like just the behind the scenes stuff people don't get to see on Instagram.
Now, what was one of the biggest lessons that you've learned from being Jayda the influencer, Jayda the mom, transforming into the actor Jayda or the TV role Jayda?
I just got to be myself. Like, don't get too caught up in anything, in any title. You got to just do you, be yourself. And me being a mom, I try to be everything I do, I'm going to make sure I'm the best in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to be like the best mom for my son, even though my life is busy. I try when it comes to my business, I'm all hands on. Like that's my main priority. Like everything I'm doing, I make sure it's my main priority when I'm doing.
So you're not one of the people who are in the industry and are hands off with stuff that they have going on.
No,
like you're
absolutely
strictly
everything you see my name attached to, I'm like 100% hands on. Like I'm not just letting people do it for me. I'm going to meetings. I want to be on Zoom calls. I'm talking to manufacturers. I'm sending the wires. Like I'm 100% hands on everything.
Now let's transform a little bit into the mom life. It's something fresh for you. How is it, first and foremost?
I love being a mom. I feel like Loyal has taught me so much. And he's taught me just a lot of patience and how to just, a lot of stuff don't really matter, you know? He has matured me a lot.
Now, is it as easy as you make it seem?
My son is like, he has his moments where he is a brat, but for the most part, I have a really good kid. He don't make it hard. Like, I don't have a crybaby. He's not just a bad, nuisance kid. Like, he's a really good kid. He's chill for the most part until he have his little tantrums.
Now, what does Jayda love most about motherhood?
I just love having a companion 24/7. Like, I'm never lonely. He always right there. If I feel like I'm lonely, all I gotta say, come on, Loyal, let's go. Like, he's always there. So he just my best friend for real.
I like that. Now, what advice would you give young moms who haven't found themselves yet or are not mentally there yet in that motherhood stage?
So all I could say is it gets better. They only get older. They only are able to do things for themselves. Because I didn't really start feeling, I went through postpartum, so I really didn't start feeling like myself until Loyal was 1 year old. Like, I was a wreck. And I just always used to ask, like, when am I going to start feeling back like myself? And it wasn't until after his first birthday to where I'm like, okay, whew, like, it's not that bad. So it's going to get better. Like, just keep being there for your kid, being there for yourself too. That's the main thing. Always make time for yourself, because a lot of people, we get so caught up into being a mom to where we forget to get our hair done. We forget to get our nails done. So make sure you just always put yourself first, but also be a good mom while doing
Don't
it.
lose yourself in the
Yeah,
process.
never lose yourself.
Now, does Jayda want any more kids?
Jayda don't want no more kids.
So one and you're
One
done.
and done.
You don't want a daughter?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I really feel like I'm one and done. I can't say what the future holds, but like my answer right now is like that's
Is enough.
genuinely how I feel. I don't want no more kids.
Now, I know that you spoke on how the world, guys are not guys anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
catering.
Catering. So Sue, she does 2 to 6 here. She wanted to know, how do you raise loyal to treat women the right way and not treat them so poorly like the world is now?
So I make sure Loyal is very respectful to just women, because he's mainly around just like women, like me, my mom, my friends. Like, so I don't think Loyal's gonna grow up corrupted, like thinking that we owe them. He's gonna grow up like, cause he still rub my feet, like even though he hates feet, but like Loyal still rub my feet. I feel like when he get older, he gonna be the type to open the door for me, but he's just like really respectful. He always tell me I'm so pretty, I love you, so I'm not gonna have that problem with him. It's not even how I'm raising him. He's just a sweet kid. Like, I can't even say it's me. He's such a sweet kid.
Now, with Loyal having social media, TikTok, how do you keep him from saying, because he be all over my page. How do you keep him from seeing like negative stuff that goes online within your mom role?
Loyal, actually, he like be on it, but he doesn't have TikTok on his phone.
Okay.
So like he hasn't made a TikTok on his own in a while, because I deleted the apps. I told him the government shut TikTok down. Just because he was getting too consumed. Like, he would say stuff and I'm like, where did you get that from? He like, TikTok. And I'm like, no. Like, I gotta stop this before it get too bad. So he don't have TikTok on his phone, and he definitely don't have Instagram on his phone. But he knows that he's like low-key kind of famous, because when he out, people be like, that's Loyal. He like, y'all know my name? Like, so he a little
So
hip, but
when do you think he'll be like, okay, like I'm that nigga? Like, what age do you think Loyal gonna be like, Ma, I'm that nigga?
I honestly think he's already there.
Are you serious?
He like I don't know. Today I put one necklace on him. He said, "Nah, I want to wear the other one too. I want 2 necklaces." I'm like, "Do you want to wear your watch? You just getting on an airplane." He said, "Nah, put my watch on." So I'm like, "Okay." Like, he hip. He stand in the mirror. He pick his hair. It's like crazy to watch.
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely knows.
Now, with you being who you are, is it hard co-parenting?
No. The main thing, me and my child's father, we always say, like, we got to make sure, no matter what, we keep a good relationship for Loyal. Because Loyal too smart. Like, he knows, he peep, he see, he hear everything. So we just got to always make sure between me and him, like, we keep our relationship good, because you can't raise a child the right way if the parents can't see eye to eye.
Agree. Now, does having money make it easier to co-parent?
I don't think money have anything to do with it.
Okay.
I mean, we both got money. It's like that doesn't make it easier or harder. Though if we both had a whole bunch of money and not a good relationship,
it still would be the same result.
A corrupted situation.
Absolutely right.
So money don't got nothing to do with it.
Now, does Loyal take more after you or his dad?
Loyal is me, 100%. Like, he is the boy version of me. His dad always say it like, bruh, this little boy act just like you.
Now,
it's crazy.
Outside of him being very smart for his age, what is your favorite thing about Loyal?
My favorite thing is that he is so honest. Like, if he don't like my hair, if he don't like what I'm wearing, he gonna tell me, like, for sure. He is the most honest kid in the world. He not gonna lie to try to make you feel better. He gonna tell you the absolute truth.
Man, oh man. Well, look, don't go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. Jayda Wayda is in the building. Yes, man. #1 station in the streets 945. I am FlyGuyDC. Now listen, we're going to get right back into it. Loyal, what do you see him doing when he's older? Like his job. No, we have to know.
I do not know. I
Like,
see him being like TikTok famous. To be like an
I mean,
influencer
okay.
for real. Like, you know how Ryan's World, he keep asking me for his own YouTube channel. You go in loyal camera rolling his phone. All you see is videos. He vlogged the whole day. He don't even got to be with me. He could just be out with his nanny or with his dad. He record everything. So I'm gonna make him his YouTube channel. He might be like a really big
And you know them
YouTuber.
kids make like
They make
millions off of
millions
YouTube
of
per video.
yes.
Yeah.
I gotta really get on it. He not just telling me that for no reason. Like it's something he really want to do. So I gotta get it set up for him.
Now, what is Loyal's favorite meal to eat?
He eat pizza every day.
Every day?
Pizza every day. I mean, pizza at least one time a day.
Now, outside of family and like close people that you're close with, does Loyal have any friends?
Like his age?
Yeah, like his age. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes to the park. One of his nicknames is Park Baby. He goes to the park like every day. He has a couple of friends that he like that guy at the park. I must say, like everybody.
Yeah, because I seen one time I guess he took all the friends at the park treats.
Yes, he takes them treats every day. He try to take them all his snacks from the house. He always take the kids at the park something. So he got a couple friends that he's always, going on play dates with and stuff like that.
Now, is he into any sports?
No, not yet. Well, he do. He's in swimming.
Okay.
He does karate.
Black belt? That's what you're trying to get him?
Trying. Hopefully we can get a
Man.
black belt one day. We did sports class. Soccer was like one of his favorites, but sports class, every week you do a new sport. He didn't really like sports class. The one thing he does like the most is karate and swim, though.
Now, are you going to keep him in that?
I'm going to keep him in everything. I want him to do I don't ever want him to get bored.
Now, are you going to be the type of mom to try to dictate what he does, or you're going to let him like take the lane that he want to take?
Oh, no. That's why I got him in so many things now. So by the time he's like 4 or 5, he could tell me, okay, well, I like karate. I don't want to do soccer. So that's why I let him do so many different activities so he could pick which one he liked the best.
Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years? Ooh. Hopefully, I'm like billionaire status 5 years from now. I really see it for myself. I feel like I'm off to a great start. If I keep with this mindset and the consistency, I think I really could be there or close to it for sure. And hopefully I want to definitely tap into acting. Like I really enjoyed it. And I just want my business to just be like a worldwide name.
Now, what are the biggest challenges you've had to face in your career so far? Like overall?
I mean, I face new challenges every day, but one of the main things is just making sure my customers are satisfied. Like no company is perfect. So each drop I run into a new just something every time. Like it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's they're not getting their packages fast enough. I haven't ran into that problem yet, but the pants are too short or this didn't fit right or now I want plus size. Like it's always something with being an entrepreneur. It's not easy. It's not a clean slate for nobody. So just the challenges, but I let those lessons be my blessings.
Now, speaking of entrepreneurs, what are 3 tips that Jayda can give to young entrepreneurs, young female entrepreneurs? What are 3 tips you can give them?
So the first one I would say is getting a team. I always used to feel like I could do everything by myself. But now that I hired a creative director, I hired a designer, I hired staff, I hired people to answer emails. Like I gave everyone a job and I can't do it by myself. So the fact that now I do have a team, it helps me run my business smoothly. It helps just everything. Everything is just a smooth process now.
And
so
go ahead.
Getting a team is one.
Number 1. Okay.
Number 2 is creating a plan and actually sticking to it. So for instance, I came up with my marketing strategy for this rollout that I'm about to do on Sunday. I wanted to do something with the city involved, like pop up, just a marketing strategy. So I said, okay, I'm going to come up with something. I just didn't even know what it was. We came up with this ice cream truck idea maybe like a couple days ago, put everything into motion. I said, after the pop-up shop, I'm going to release a couple hours on the actual link in my bio. Like the website will be available 9:00 that night. And then the rollout just gonna be crazy. Like I did a campaign shoot. I really had a plan and I'm sticking to it. And so far it's working.
Now, before you get to the last tip to give them, 9:00 Sunday, 9 p.m., it's going to release on the website.
The website.
You usually sell out fast as hell. How soon do you think you're going to sell out Sunday?
I got so much more inventory. I can't
Oh,
say. And my goal really not to sell out. Like I don't. That's everybody's goal, but that's never my goal. Like I'm to a point now where I'm so used to selling out. I want to make money every day. I want
okay,
to have stuff in stock. I want
okay.
my staff to be able to work every day.
And what's
Don't
the?
get me wrong.
I was about to say because
I
I
love
mean,
a
you,
sellout, but that's not my goal. That's my whole purpose of getting more inventory. Maybe instead of selling out in 17 minutes, this new inventory, maybe it might take 2 days or an hour.
okay.
So we'll see.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
the
I
hour
can't say.
selling out is still not an average store. Now, what's the last tip for a young
The
entrepreneur?
last tip is stay consistent. Sometimes we don't get the results we want instantly, and people give up or they just fall short on their plans or they just get discouraged. But if I wouldn't have stayed consistent, I wouldn't be right here right now. So I had a plan and I stuck to it and I stayed consistent while doing everything I said I wanted to do.
Now, you have an assistant, correct?
Yes.
How much does your assistant make a year? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know how much she make a year. I just
Is
know
she
she
on
get
salary?
paid.
She get paid?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's on salary. She get paid every week. She get paid good. I ain't gonna lie. She got a great
And
job.
what are the qualifications for becoming your assistant?
The qualifications, you must have your own car. You have to just be really reliable. I have to be able to trust you. And that's really it. As long as you get what I need done, I don't really bother you too much. I stay out your hair. Me and my assistant, we got a real easy breezy relationship. Like it's simple. She handled the business.
Now, a couple of miscellaneous questions before we wrap this up. How much do you exactly spend in Chanel on an average every month? And I just seen Elway eyes go up. So
I ain't gonna lie, I just brought some bags the other day, but I have not been shopping how I normally shop because I've been in grind mode. So
okay.
like I have those modes where I'm just like, I ain't spending money like that.
Mm-hmm.
Strictly on the business into the brand. But on average,
Like out of a year.
a year?
Yeah, a
Oh,
year.
you talking
Or
crazy.
quarterly, every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
If you
Okay.
could estimate.
Maybe like I don't know.
Okay, let's say 10K.
Way more than that.
Okay. 50K.
Yeah, let's say like 50.
50K a month.
One day though, I spent 80 in Chanel. It was
In
crazy.
one day, you spent the 80 piece.
Yes, but I got bags, shoes, clothes. I got everything. So it depends.
Was everything for you?
Yes.
So nobody on your team got anything. Elway didn't get it. I know C-Tree. I know C-Tree. I be seeing. I watch. But I'm just saying, that specific day, 80K.
Yeah, that was just for me.
Leah ain't get no shoes.
No, Des did get Des slid her some stuff in. Des
Okay.
was able to get some stuff.
Okay.
Leah, were you with us? Oh no, Leah was vibed out. Leah wasn't able to get nothing. She wasn't in the store with us. Yeah, so
Okay, now, you know there's a TikTok song about you. Have you heard it? What are your thoughts on that?
I cannot believe this man got that song and it's really doing great for him. He got over 1 million views. It's
Yes,
crazy.
but this is us telling you if you would have dropped a song. What happened? This is a song from somebody about you.
It's crazy. Like and the song is actually very
Yeah, it's
catchy.
not bad. It's not bad
really
at all.
not bad.
I know. I was gonna play it on the radio.
People messing with it. I mean, shoot, I'm here for it.
Now, who is Jayda listening to as far as R&B wise?
R&B, Summer Walker, Janae, Money Long, Giveon. Those are like my top.
Now, what about rap?
Rap, Baby, Future, Gunna, Thug, Kodak. Like them, I listen to what y'all play on the radio.
Okay, I'm just
like the regular.
Look, a lot of people be wanting to know. Now, what are some of your biggest pet peeves?
I hate body odor. That's like the main thing. I don't like when people have like a smell or something. Like I love smelling good people. Another one is that's like the main one, body odor. Like everything else I kind of could tolerate.
So nothing else will tick you off or make you mad?
Not really. I like look up to par. Like, don't leave the house looking crazy. But that's not really a pet
So what if
peeve,
like you going
'cause
to a
I don't
store
even
run?
deal with people like that.
Okay.
You
So
know?
have you ever had to get on Elway for that?
No, I've never. She always got food on the side of her mouth. So that's it's only when she start drinking. She just go to just feeling herself. I'm like, girl, wipe your mouth. Like,
Now, you're friends with Des, Ari, Tay, Leah. I mean, you got a lot of industry friends and then friends in general and then relationships. You being who you are, is it hard to maintain all of those?
no, honestly, my friends, we are friends with each other, so we make it easy. Like, nobody getting mad at this person for not calling. Like, we all respect each other's time, each other's schedules. Like, we all busy. We all entrepreneurs. All my friends got something going.
Mhm.
So we kind of just go off each other energy and vibe. Like, I'm the type of friend you don't got to call me every day. We don't got to talk on the phone. You don't even got to see me. But when it's time to come through, I'm going to be there for you.
Now, you and Des, uh, a long friendship. How has that lasted so long? Now, of course, all friends have fallouts, all friends have arguments, but you ain't a real friend if you ain't having no fallout or argument. So, like, how has that relationship lasted so long and strong?
I feel like me and Des, we know everything about each other. We grew up, I was 14, she was 13. So, like, we more like sisters,
Mhm.
and you can't really fall out with your sister. You could get mad at her. You could do so. We kind of look at our relationship or our friendship like
Like blood.
sisterhood. Yeah, like you ain't going nowhere. You know when I'm mad, I know when you mad. We may bump heads, but it's like we sisters at the end of
So
the day.
when y'all mad at each other, like how long do y'all go without talking to each other? And not even just her, like any of your
We
friends. Like, is there like a period of time? Like if you was mad at Elway or Leah, like, and they
yeah,
did something, like is there a day, 3-day period, 5-day grace period, or even on their end? Like, do they
it
have days?
yeah, me and all my friends have bumped heads before. It never lasts more than 2 days.
Okay.
To be honest, it's always like we gotta talk. Like my friend group, we always talk. We getting down to the bottom of it. As soon as somebody feel away, we gonna talk about it. And even if I don't want to talk about it, my other friends gonna make sure we talk about it.
Okay.
So I like that about our friend group.
Okay. So they don't like no
Ain't
matter
nobody
who.
playing that. Like
Cool. Okay.
we
Cool.
gonna talk about it. Y'all gonna figure this out, and we gonna move on from there.
Now, as a businesswoman, how do you feel like you as Jada make yourself in a relationship? Like, how are you? Because you're independent. Like, you have everything going for yourself. But like in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, like what is different about Jada?
Um, what's different about me when I'm in a relationship? I kind of get too tied up in the relationship,
Mhm.
and that's why right now I'm in a space where I'm not in a relationship and I'm just really focusing more on myself, my business, my brand. I'm staying on top of things because I'm the type, like, I'm a real lover girl. Like when I'm with somebody, I'm all in. Like it's not even my world anymore. I'm straight living for that person. And I'm kind of getting out of that. So I just been more focused, like more focused than ever.
All right, now got a couple of more questions. I want to play this or that with you. You have to choose the option on each one.
Okay.
Spicy or sweet?
Sweet.
Rick Owens or Balenciaga?
Balenciaga.
Eat out or cook at home?
Cook at home.
Day party hosting or night party hosting?
Day party hosting.
Elway or Leah? That wasn't even on my question list. I know. Look, that wasn't even on my question list. I just wanted to get your response. I swear to God, it's not up in there. No. Now, wait. A guy with a great personality or a guy with great looks?
Great personality.
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lip gloss.
Crab legs or wings?
Crab legs.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Savage Fenty or Fashion Nova?
Savage Fenty.
Okay. I asked you that one. Chanel or Gucci?
Chanel.
A fuck nigga free or a broke nigga free?
F and F.
So you rather fuck nigga free, broke nigga free?
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, you could be a fuck nigga but not be broke. A lot of niggas who got money are fuck niggas.
I got
Broke niggas are not. I know, but I'm just saying. Broke niggas are not usually the fuck niggas.
That's really not true.
It's not?
F and F. I'd rather be F and F because I kind of just got my own situation going.
Okay, now, what is one thing that people don't know about you that you would like them to know? Come on, I need you to dig deep for this one.
I drive with 2 feet.
What? You drive. Wait.
I drive with both feet. One on the
Wait.
gas,
I
one on
drive with 1 feet. It's
I
typical to
know.
drive with 1 feet, right?
That's bad. So in my Tesla, the thing keep beeping because I really drive with both feet and you can't. Like you'll mess your car up and it jerks you. So I have been having the hardest time driving my new car because it's like you can't drive with 2 feet in a Tesla or in a car that.
Wow, I never knew you couldn't drive with 2 feet. Now, last question. If you could describe Jayda in 2017, 2016, when I first met her, what would be those 3 words?
Irresponsible. A word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so irresponsible, childish.
As fuck.
Irresponsible, childish. I was slow. Like I just wish
Slow?
I had the
Wait,
mindset.
you were slow?
Yes, like
As far as like
the things I would do, the things I would give my time to,
Okay.
the things I would get caught up in. Like I just wish that I had this mindset now back then. But that's the thing with growing and evolving. You got to learn to move on from certain situations. But I just was really childish, and a lot of the things I let slide, I wish I wouldn't have. But
2022.
2022.
3 words.
Raw, rich, bossy.
Ooh! Now, before you get up out of here, you opening up a lounge?
So actually, that's like one of my next big things that I'm coming, like as far as business ventures. I'm definitely opening up a lounge. I can't keep making all these clubs in Atlanta all this money, and I'm just hosting for
Because you know, like you make them probably quadruple what they or
literally
quintuple.
what they're paying me.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, y'all want to see me in Atlanta, y'all got to pull up to my spot.
Now, it's going to be in Atlanta?
It's going to be in Atlanta.
Do you already have a location?
Low key, got a location, but you know how you got to like not talk about it.
Yeah, not talk about it. Yeah. I understood. Now, is this going to be like a restaurant feel? Is it going to be like a club feel or a lounge restaurant feel?
Lounge restaurant feel. I want it to be just a vibe and experience. I want everybody to be able to just go chill, hookah, drinks, but not too much club. Like,
okay.
It's still going to be that vibe
yeah.
certain nights, but mainly a spot where families even could go, like just a good spot for people in Atlanta.
So I'm putting my bid in now and I want to be the general manager.
Okay, say less. We got you.
Enough said. Well, listen, man. Jayda, Wayda, you know the vibes. You know control the vibes. We gone.